Alright, so a Incredibles 2 trailer recently dropped like during the Olympics. Don't know which day because I saw it well after it came out. And we are going to share our thoughts on it.
First off, The Incredibles is one of the best Pixar movies and one of the best superhero movies of all time, period.
Yeah.
There's no debate there. It's an incredible movie. It's got tons of stuff in it. And we've been waiting for a long time. This is one of the few Pixar movies, I think, where it actually ended with a cliffhanger. And ever since I saw it in 2004, we've been waiting for the sequel. And now it's finally coming here. So, I mean, the big question is it going to live up to the hype, you know?
Yep. So pretty much a very short summary of what happens in it. So it pretty much leads off right where the first movie ended.
They're going to be fighting the Underminer, which I don't know if you remember this, but there was actually a video game that was built.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I never played.
I think I played it once.
Flashes to after that, and they're doing normal family stuff again. Then Lucius comes up to Mr. and Mrs. Incredible, and he's like, "Oh,
Samuel L. Jackson."
yeah, and he's like, "Oh, there's this guy. He's looking for he's wanting to talk about superhero stuff, but instead of wanting the whole family to go out and save the day, he's just looking for Elastigirl." And then pretty much Bob is stuck at home having to raise Jack, who's now very open about his powers.
Yeah, the majority of the trailer is Bob, Mr. Incredible, working with Jack, and Dash. You don't see him working with Violet at all, but it looks like it's going to be very much like a daddy daycare kind of situation where they have to watch over the kids and a lot of humorous things go on while the wife is out of the house.
Yeah, and then it doesn't really end on any particular note.
Yeah.
Edna shows up, the clothes designer lady.
Yeah.
For like a little bit, reprimanding Bob for not parenting good enough.
I think that it's safe to say there's going to be a big family and parenting message of this film.
Yeah.
The question I think I have is, in this trailer, did this show us the majority of the plot of the movie, or is this only going to be like the first act,
Yeah.
The whole, because the trailer makes it like this whole movie is going to be about Mr. Incredible trying to raise Jack.
With the other half being Elastigirl,
just doing superhero stuff,
Yeah, pretty much doing what he was doing in the first movie.
Yeah.
Except she's more out in the open.
Yeah, she's more out in the open instead of doing secret stuff. As of right now, I don't think that this trailer would be really delivering what I would want in the sequel,
Yeah.
I mean, one, this is something I've been really over anticipating, so I don't think anything's ever going to live up to my expectation. But it seems like a very bold choice to go.
Mm-hmm. It's like one of the things that I found kind of odd, seeing that it's like 14 years since the first movie came out, that they're deciding to just follow up right after.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like they have all the original voice cast.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I assume the kids weren't voiced by kids. So they're gonna hopefully all sound the same, but...
It's funny because it takes place right after, but you can see how much the computer graphics have improved.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I was actually hoping for something, years down the road, maybe when they had
Yeah, it doesn't have to be 14 years down the road. It doesn't have to be like Jack when he's like 20 or whatnot. But
yeah, just establishing the fact that they're superheroes are back.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I feel like when you have that big of a gap in between movies, it's kind of a good idea to have. I feel like there's been a bit of time, So if there are some things in the movie that you want to see, what kind of stuff would you want to see in this movie?
Well, I kind of don't want them to in the end, they waited till the very end for the family to all fight together as one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe not till the exact end.
Yeah.
But yeah, they didn't do it as much consistently throughout the movie. So I don't want them to do that again. I mean, I hope they're more
one thing I want to see is more superheroes come out, because
oh yeah,
I've always kind of felt like the ending is the rise again of superheroes, like the beginning of the Silver Age or whatever you want to call it. And I feel like with that there should be some new superheroes coming out to follow the example of the Incredibles.
Yeah.
And there's no signs of that yet, but I would definitely like to see some new characters because they had like there's a ton of superheroes in the first one, just they'll get killed off.
Yeah. So when I watched this earlier this past week, there's like one or two things you'd see in the comments section. One of them was, yeah, I've been waiting, enter arbitrary number of years for this
people
movie to come
post
out.
that they're like,
Yeah.
I've waited a long time for this. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, finally a sequel. Like, yeah, I mean, then there are also comments making fun of that, which, I don't know, I would have chimed in with, but,
Yeah.
I'm not that much of a troll. And then the second one, which kind of mentions kind of goes back to what I mentioned earlier. It's kind of like a role reversal, where, Mr. Incredible's now stuck at home, and it's his wife that's going out and doing, superhero stuff. Even though, she's not being secret about it. It's kind of out in the open. And people are kind of attributing this to, feminism and whatnot.
Yeah, both feminism and uncreativity.
Yeah.
Some people are comparing it to the 2016 Ghostbusters movie.
Which I find kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's like, I seeing as it's a Pixar and a Disney movie, it's going to be way better than that. Even if it ends up not being that good, it's still going to be better than,
that movie.
I guess this is going, answering your question, what do I want to see from this movie? I don't want it to be, just that, a reversal of roles. I actually want it to be something unique, which, I mean, hopefully they'll do. I mean, this is the first trailer.
Yeah, so I mean, we still have time.
Yeah, and it's coming out June 15th, so I don't know, maybe
Yep.
when it rolls closer to that, we'll see something new. Hopefully something that doesn't completely spoil the plot, but...
Yeah. Looking at you, Spider-Man Homecoming. So, Incredibles, obviously I'm excited for it. Nothing's going to make me not excited for it.
Yeah.
I still think it's going to be the top grossing movie this year. And hopefully the next trailer will show more, just so that there's more to the movie.
Yeah.
Also bring back the original costumes. They never wear the classic ones in this trailer.
What do you mean by the classic?
Like the red and yellow ones.
Oh no, they had that a bit.
Did they? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they were wearing it at the beginning.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, it's the Underminer.
I thought it was funny. He goes, "Oh, we meet again."
We meet again!
I was like, "Oh, so the Underminer's been around before?" Or is this after Attack of the Underminer? The music's back. That's the most important part.
Oh yeah, the 60s spy music.
Oh yeah. That'll be an incredible movie.
Yep. Age of Ultron's coming out, or not Age of Ultron, damn it.
Infinity Wars.
You think it's gonna beat that in terms of?
Yes, I think it will. If you look at the past movies, usually what happens is the Marvel movies are always in the top. But like the only way to beat that is to bring back something really big and popular, like Jurassic World beat Age of Ultron. So since The Incredibles is coming about, because Pixar movies, they have a boost because people go to see those movies as family.
Yeah.
So it's not just 2 people buying tickets; it's like 5. So that plus all the other people that are going to go see it, I think this is going to be the top movie, followed very closely by Avengers and then probably Han Solo. So, those are my predictions.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe some random Disney movie. Maybe Mary Poppins is going to be all of them, who knows?
They're remaking Mary Poppins?
Yeah, I didn't think you could, but apparently they are.
Okay. Yeah, let's end on a low note.
Yeah, you've just been traumatized by that fact.
Yeah. Okay.